What's up, everybody? Kimberly Olson here, coming in to do a live with you guys. I just realized this little thing that I was using to hold up the iPad is showing. See, hashtag real life. So we are going to get inspired anyway, despite the obstacles. One time when I did one of these on my iPad, you could see my whole background set up. So hopefully not everything is showing. If not, then you guys can see how I set it up, because I do have a new background behind me today, and I'm super excited about it because it was a work in progress. Finding backgrounds is not as easy as you think. I get a lot of questions on it. It's kind of a hunt to figure out the right background for you. So I have a new background. I'm so excited. So anyways, you guys, good morning. Depending on where you're coming in from, it's probably almost lunchtime, but thanks for hopping on today. The first episode of hashtag Be Inspired. So I'm going to come in here weekly and just share a little story, something that I've read. I'm going to probably base most everything on Chicken Soup for the Soul, but I did find one for this week that's not in that book because it has not arrived yet. Hey, Suzanne. So if you guys are coming in live, go ahead and put one in the comments. Let me see my live people. Thanks for being on live, by the way. I know it's hard. Sometimes you guys work and things like that. Go ahead and I work too, you know what I mean. Go ahead and put 2 in the comments if you are watching the replay. Put new if you're new to the Goal Digger Girl. So if you are just now liking my page and watching my lives on here or watching my posts, thank you, thank you, thank you. Put new in the comments so I can say hello to you. And if you share this, so if you find this inspiring, please share it. I would love for you to share it to your team, even on your personal page, because let's face it, everybody needs to be inspired. Am I not right? So today we are going to talk about Steve Jobs. Yes, Steve Jobs. He is very well known as probably one of the most successful people who ever lived. And if you ever listen to any of his interviews or anything like that that have been recorded from the past, the guy was brilliant, obviously, very brilliant. And I was reading this actually on Cassie. Actually, I was reading this on your page today, and it got me thinking. They asked him when he was on his deathbed, just for some advice on living and all that. And he said, when he looks back at his life, wealth was never an issue. He always had a ton of money, but he was only 50 something when he died, right? And he said, what I realized is that that's great and all, but it really isn't what matters. When you walk into that hospital, right? Or that death is around the corner for you, or maybe you face some kind of terminal illness, who's around you? What do you have around you? You don't care about the money or anything like that. So one of the things he said in there is, it doesn't matter if you have a $300 watch or a $30 watch. It's still time, right? We all are given 168 hours in the week. It's what we choose to do with those hours that makes a difference. And he was saying, it doesn't matter if you're driving a $3,000 car or a $30,000 car or more, you're still getting to a destination, right? And so where are you going? What are the things you're doing? When I went to Europe, I don't know if you guys know this, I studied abroad my junior year of college, and we had teachers that traveled with us, and we studied in 10 different countries. It was amazing. And one of the things that they told us before we left for the trip, they said, we encourage you to buy experiences and not things. And that really stuck with me because, of course, all over Europe, these beautiful clothes and all these different things. But what we tried to do is we went glacier climbing in the Swiss Alps. I'm never going to forget that my entire life. We went on, found an island in Greece when we had a free weekend. I went to Cinderella's castle in Germany. Those are experiences that I'll never forget, right? And so when you think about your life, I want you to think about every day really is a gift. Like, we're not guaranteed anything beyond today, right? So when I was reading his, I was like really thinking about that and what I encourage you guys to do. Because I do coaching. I don't know if you guys know this. I do private coaching. One of the things I'm seeing with my ladies is that we're so strapped, you guys, especially the moms, or if you're caring for sick people or elderly people in your family, or maybe even if you have a bunch of pets, we're so strapped and depleted every single day. And I really encourage you to look at your day and look at your life and ask yourself, is this making me happy? Ask yourself, is this the way I want to live? Do I wake up refreshed? Do I wake up energetic? Am I excited about my day? Am I inspired, right? Am I inspiring other people? Ask yourself, when's the last time you inspired somebody else? When's the last time you bought somebody a cup of coffee in the Starbucks drive-thru? Side note, I'll tell you something really funny, just because I was getting emotional and I needed to take it another corner. So I bought this guy's coffee in Starbucks last week. I didn't know who it was. I just said, I'm going to buy the person's coffee behind me. So I pull out, so you have to turn out and you can only go left pretty much. Well, you have to turn out and go left to go to the light. So I'm at the light waiting, and the light was taking really long. Well, the guy who I bought his Starbucks, apparently I flustered him because when he pulled out, he went the wrong way. He was at the light coming on the other way, and everybody was honking, and I was like, what is that guy's problem? And it was the guy I bought his coffee. He was just so thrown off. Nobody's ever bought his freaking coffee before. Give the guy a coffee. So when you guys think about your life, I want you to just encourage you to think about Steve Jobs, and not to be morbid, but think about, what if today was your last day? What if you got a diagnosis? It changes everything. When you talk to people who have faced that, you guys, it really makes you realize what's important. So if you are in a job that you hate, if you're in a relationship that's bad, if you are so strapped and so tired and you don't remember the last time you got a good night's sleep, if you're drinking and eating and smoking and shopping to excess where you feel so guilty the next day, you got to stop and look in the mirror and say, wake up, girlfriend, because I only get one life, and I want to wake up every day feeling awesome, right? I mean, I do. I'm speaking for you. I wake up every day feeling awesome. It was not like that for me. I'm going to share some stuff with you guys coming up soon, because I'm going to hit a mile marker for changing my life, for saying no to that stuff and saying yes to the things that matter, right? Oh, thanks for hopping on, girlfriend. Yeah, because, when you think about, I'll give you an example. My dad passed away unexpectedly. And I just think about that. Like, he got up that day, like, he was not living a healthy life at all. And you just don't know. Like, he died. Like, he was walking and he fell and he died. Like, you guys, that could happen to anybody. You could drive out in your car and get in a car accident. Like, we're just not guaranteed. So if you have this one life and you live in a country where we are able to do most likely what we want to do, I want to encourage you guys to get so crystal clear on what you want, get so crystal clear on your goals that you are so fired up about them that you jump out of bed every day, right? You don't need that alcohol or the shopping trips or all that stuff to feel better or to numb out, right? The Real Housewives episodes, right? And binging on that stuff. You don't need that because you're so focused on your goals. And it's not about me and my business and making money. It's about me making an impact. It's about me changing people's lives. It's about the messages I get every single day where people say, I watched your lives and it gave me some direction. I watched your lives and it inspired me. I watched your lives, I did what you said, and guess what? It worked. That's the stuff that keeps me going. That's why I work so much, is because I'm so passionate about getting this content out with you and sharing with you what I've learned. And I want that for you guys. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be like me and want to do boot camps and workshops and stuff like that. Maybe it's, you want to volunteer, or maybe you just want to be a good mom. You're sick of being a shitty mom, right? Like, maybe you're just like, God, I yell at my kids all the time because I'm so freaking stressed out. Or I don't remember the last time I went on a date with my husband. Maybe that's you, right? Or maybe, you've got to change some things in your life. Maybe you got to let some stuff go, right? Maybe you got to say no. You guys just start putting some boundaries up and carving some space out for yourself. When's the last time you sat down and meditated for 5 minutes, or wrote in your journal, read a great book, went on a walk? Like, we just don't do that stuff. We're just go, go, go. So not exactly what Steve Jobs said, but it did inspire me to have a conversation with you guys and just be honest. So that's what my intention is every week, to come in here and be in your face a little bit, but hopefully to inspire you, to let you know that, you guys, we're given one life. This is our opportunity to make a difference in our family's life. It starts with our families. We can change our family tree, which then obviously impacts everybody around us. And you guys watching this are lucky enough to have this content at your fingertips. So go out there, do something today that changes the trajectory of your life. Do something today that you feel good about. And when you go to bed tonight, you can say, I did good today. Well, until next time, couple updates. I have an Instagram workshop coming up. No, I don't. I have an Instagram boot camp coming up. The workshop was such a success that I've decided to turn it into a full-blown 30-day boot camp where we are going to blow up your Instagram account. If you don't know, I just hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, and there's so much more you can do once you get to 10,000. It's crazy. You can put links in your stories. You can direct people to landing pages, to products, to your VIP groups, whatever you want. So we're going to go over everything Instagram, how to prospect, how do you reach out to people on Instagram. So put Instagram Bootcamp in the comments. Thursday night, I will be back on here, the Goal Digger Girl, doing a training. a business training. And then I have a Facebook Live workshop coming up end of this month. So if you've been wanting to tackle, thanks Marcy, I'm so excited, you have no idea. If you want to tackle Facebook Lives the right way and get, thousands of views and all that fun stuff, I have a workshop coming up. It's not up yet, so I'll give you guys the link once it's up. If you want to put Facebook Live in the comments, I'll make sure to get you guys the link if you guys want to do that. So thanks for watching. If you just hopped on, go back and watch this. It's worth it, I promise you. You might see a few tears from me, which means I'm always dropping the real stuff when that happens, right? So have a great rest of the day, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.